On this episode, we're surviving on a tiny remote island in Indonesia. I've promised the locals that I will catch fish this afternoon for all the captains of the boat, so we need food. Let's not waste any more time. This wild survival challenge starts right now.
Are you bloody kidding me? Look where we are right now, guys. It is absolutely cooking right now. We've traveled for the last 2 days on boats, aeroplanes, you name it, we've done it to get to this location right now. One of the most remote islands in the world. We are somewhere in Indonesia right now. I'm still unsure of where I am. It is that remote, I'm telling you. I haven't spoken English for the past 2 days, but this is why we do it, man. These beautiful white beaches, crystal clear blue water, and this is what I live for. Now the plan for today, guys, is I just want to go out, I want to experience what these waters have to offer. I got the spear gun, I got my fins, I got my mask, and that's just about it. Oh, I also got a few other cool things I'm going to show you guys a little bit later on in the episode. But for right now, guys, what I want to do is go for a little bit of explore and see if we can find a good spot where we can jump in the water with the spear gun, hopefully get some fish, and then later on cook it up. Dream come true, look at it. Woo-hoo-hoo. There's like coral washed up, you can see. That doesn't look right, whatever that is. Got some bamboo and everything like that, it's washed up. Could probably use that to build like some type of shelter if we needed to for a survival mission. Dude, what the heck? No way, dude. What? Are you kidding me, bro? I just freaking found a nautilus. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. I've always wanted to find one of these. There's no way. Let's give him a bit of a wash. This is insane, man. I just found a nautilus, and look at the condition of it, man. That is insane, man. Look at that. That is wild. I cannot believe I just found this walking this beach right now. That is insane. This mission has started off so good. Now, if you don't know what this is a nautilus. I think that's how they say it. And pretty much an animal lives inside of this shell, and it lives out in this part of Indonesia, and this is pretty much its home. This is what it uses to get it, make its way around and everything like that. And then once they're done with it, or once they pass away, these actually get drifted and wash up on the beach, just like what we found just then. I cannot believe that we just found that nautilus shell, man. That is absolutely incredible. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this beach right here has a little bit of an onshore wind right now, which is not going to help us for spearfishing. Essentially, what that means is all that dirty water and everything like that's going to be super disturbed. There's going to be a lot of, sediment in the water. So what we need to do is we need to hop on our moped and we need to punch it to the other side of the island, because from there we should be able to hopefully find some clear water and it'll be blowing offshore. The good thing is, it only takes us about 2 minutes on the moped to get to the other side of the island. Woo. Woo -hoo. When I'm driving, there's just no rules. There's cows roaming, there's goats, there's bloody dogs, there's kids running through the streets. Everything is just so free through here. This place is so remote. I was actually talking to one of the locals yesterday, and he was saying that this place only got Wi-Fi about 2 to 3 months ago, which is absolutely incredible, because now I'm here sharing this with you guys via the internet. I'm guessing I'm probably one of the first people that's been able to make videos from this island right now. Look at this little one. Oh my goodness. Hello. No shortage of coconuts. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? This is what we came for, baby. Look at this, we got our own little corner right here. Can't get any better. All right, let's set everything up right here. I'm thinking, guys, is just swimming out along this fringing reef just in the shallows through here, and hopefully there's some stuff getting around that we can shoot with the gun. But look at this place right now, I don't even care. It's that beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful beaches on planet Earth right now. I got my fins, I got my mask, I've got my gun right here. And what we're doing is we're swimming out and we're getting into some fish, baby. Look at this place right now. I'm so frothing. All right, let's get out there. I can't wait to get you guys out there. Let's go. That was absolutely incredible out there, guys. I was looking around everywhere to see if I could get something good on this spear gun, but there wasn't really anything around. We did have those few job fish that came through and a few little like coronation trout and stuff like that. They were just keeping their distance. I was trying to grunt and, you know, use some tactics to bring them in, but they just didn't want to borrow me. So what we need to do now is we need to figure out another way that we can get food for dinner tonight. One of the local boys yesterday, when I arrived on this island, said to me, Wade, if you ever need any help catching fish, let me know and I'll take you out on my traditional boat. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. Let's jump on the scooter, let's shoot back, and let's get on this traditional boat. We'll go out to behind the reef and hopefully we can get something on the spear gun for a cook up later on. But just look at this place right now. It's paradise on earth. Woo! So good. All right, let's get out of here, guys, and let's go bloody find some fish, eh? We need some food. It's quite different here. In Australia, you can shoot fish in pretty, like, you know, shallow water. But over here, what I'm finding is that all those better fish are in that 10, 15, 20 meter mark. And, you know, that's kind of where all the good fish are. Doesn't really help when you got a cold and it's hard to equalize, but, you know, I've been in the bloody wars, guys. If you saw last week, my ankle, it's still sore. I got a little bit of a cold right now, but you know what, Wade, stop feeling sorry for yourself, mate, and get on with it. And that's exactly what we're doing, guys. Let's get on these mopeds and let's get out of here right now. We need to go hit up the locals and say, can you take us out to the reef? Let's go spear some fish for dinner. Let's get out of here. Let's go. I feel like this place is like how everything was just like hundreds of years ago. Look at this. We got goats on the road, baby goat with its mother feeding. I'm not crying because how beautiful it is. I promise you, I just got sand in my eyes. Just rocked up here, guys. This is where all the boats are. They pretty much just take you right out behind the reef. You can see I'm zinking up right now. It's super hot here at the moment. We're gonna find a guy named Gio. That's who we're looking for, Gio. And he's got a boat that's gonna take us out behind that reef. Hopefully we can get some fish for a big cook up later on. Man, this episode has just been a wild one so far. We've just been running around this island like a bloody free chicken, man. Free range chicken today, that's what I'm calling myself. Looking for Gio.
No, Gio.
Gio's boat, where's Gio's boat?
Gio's lunch.
He's getting lunch?
Yeah.
Is his boat here? He's coming back?
Yeah.
Apparently Gio, the guy we're looking for, is at lunch right now. So, is Gio here? Oh, he's here. Yeah, boss. The captain. What's your name? What's your name?
Olan.
Olan. Wade, just met you yesterday.
Yeah.
Can you take me out?
It's fine.
Can you take me out? All good.
Okay.
I'll get my stuff. All good. All right, so Olan's taking us out right now, guys. We're gonna grab all of our stuff and we'll get out there. So this is the boat here, hey? This is the boat. This is it here. This is the weapon of choice right here, guys. This is the weapon right here. Woo! This thing's so sick, man. It's obviously a traditional boat. These things are super buoyant. They've got like these things on either side that pretty much just keeps them super stable. Alrighty, so it's just us on the boat right now. We got the legend out back here. Pretty much plan of attack is I'm gonna jump in the water with the spear gun, go for a little bit of a spear, see if I can get some fish, drop it off on the boat, and then we'll do a big cook up later on. So the boat ride's like a 10-minute boat ride. It pretty much takes you out behind the reef. And you can see right now, it is just magic. Look at this water. This is what I live for. This boat ride costs $5 Australian and it takes me straight out to the reef. They drop you off, they wait for you, and they pretty much pick you up a little bit later. And yeah, they absolutely love fish here, so hopefully I can get something pretty good. It's the man. We're out on this little traditional boat right now. We're gonna get dropped off and hopefully go spear some fish for dinner. Woohoo! Oh man, this is so sick. All Right, so apparently in here is a really good fishing spot. You can see the waves just up there. It's actually freaking cooking. Look at those waves. Woo! Some sick waves up there, you can see them. Oh my goodness, look at these lines coming through. I'm gonna jump in the water for a fish right now, get some fish, and then I'll come get my board. All right, all good. All right, thank you. It's good. First one. Woo. You keep it there. Thank you, boss. Is that a good one? It's a good one. Good one. I get some more for us. Boom, 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 boom. We got the water pistol back. Oh my goodness, this thing just doesn't look right. Alrighty guys, this right here is an absolute monster red bass. As you guys saw, I shot it without the reel. The thing nearly drowned me, man, but I guess that's what you gotta do. You gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. Anyway, we're gonna share this one with the locals. Oh, nearly just fell over. We're gonna share this one with the locals a little bit later on. Try not to kill myself, but cheers. Shoo! We did it, baby. It's cooking! Now in Australia, we don't shoot them because they carry a disease called ciguatera poisoning. If you eat them, you can get very, very sick. But over here in Indonesia, they do not carry them, and the locals absolutely love them. So I'm super keen to try them out and eat them later on. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Look at the teeth on it. Woo, woo, woo. Man, that was absolutely crazy, guys. I saw that red bass come in. I didn't have any reel line or anything because my reel was playing up this morning. I ended up taking it off my gun. So I only had like 2 meters spare. And I saw that big red bass came through and I was like, oh man, I gotta take the shot. Dove down on him, got a terrible gut shot, but actually stopped him in his tracks quite well and managed to pull him up and landed him. So super, super happy. That could have ended very, very bad. Either number one, me losing my gun, or even potentially even worse, fish being injured and getting off and escaping, which is not good. I do not like that at all. We managed to get him, we landed him. Guys, this is gonna feed every single local around here and also me. Tonight, we're gonna do a massive cook up. It's gonna be absolutely epic. And I'm so frothing out right now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Alrighty guys, we've just come off the boat right now from an absolute wicked session. And look at this thing. We got the big dog right here. Woo. We got the fish. What we're doing is we're taking it up to the locals right now. I think we're gonna put on a barbecue for sunset. Maybe have a few beers, you never really know. It's a celebration out here every single day, man. So we're gonna take it up. Fingers crossed, this is gonna be beautiful. I've never eaten one of these before. I'm super excited. Turned my head for 2 seconds and the local boys have stolen my fish. I think they're going down to the water to clean it up right now. So we'll go down and see exactly what they're doing. I don't even know how they're doing it, guys. Obviously, lost in translation. There's no way I'm getting an explanation, but you'll see right here. He's scaling it.
Yeah.
Woo. That light is disappearing fast behind us, so I'm just going to take you into the night if we have to. We're going into the night, baby, but this is going to be one sick cook up. You don't get more traditional than this right now. We literally have the local boys down here. They've invited everyone down, and I just said it's open invite. Invite everyone in the local community can come down and try this fish, guys. This is their land, this is where they've grown up. I'm a guest here. I've just taken one fish, and you know, I feel like it's only right to share it with the local people in the community. So yeah, this is what I live for, man. This is pretty much the pinnacle of my life right now. Look at that sunset. Got this beautiful fish that we shot today. Look at this thing. This place is so wild, guys. As I've said, I haven't spoken English pretty much for the last 2 days. And all the local guys, they've just never seen a spear gun like mine before. They're just holding it up. They're all trying to load it and everything like that. It's absolutely wild. It just brings a smile to my face on how remote I am and the fact that I get to bring this modern technology pretty much to these islands, catch fish and share it with all the people. And as you can see right here, we've got a whole crew that's come down for this cook up, which is going to be sick. It's got a massive fire happening, I think, right here. So this is Gio right here. Gio, it was his boat that we went out on pretty much today to go spearfishing and fishing and all that type of stuff. So how are they going to cook it? How do you guys cook it here?
Put like salt, pepper, and a little bit ketchup.
Okay. So you got like some seasoning here, a little bit of ketchup.
Yeah.
And then what, you rub that on the fish and then put it over the fire?
Yeah. My friend go for like
a grill.
Grill.
Yeah, like a grill over the fire.
And look at this, big fire for big fish, eh?
Yeah, must be.
Yeah. We've got the big fire going right now. Boys are still cleaning up the fish down at the beach. These are all the captains that we're going to share all the food with. So this is the best local experience you can get on planet Earth. All right, I think the boys are just finishing up with the fish down here right now. Just going to see exactly what final touches they're doing on the fish.
Okay.
You guys may have seen an episode recently where I butterflied that fish and put it over the grill. It was a lot smaller fish than this one, but that's exactly what it looks like these boys are doing. They're splitting it in half and then they're going to butterfly it and probably put some seasoning spices on it, and then I'm guessing put it straight over the fire. Looks really, really good. And we got all the local captains down here that own all these boats, all the local guys that are going to be sharing this fish, man. Brings me so much happiness to be able to share it with all these guys. So it looks like he's putting some scoring lines into it, so that'll probably cook nice and even. And probably not a bad idea. Probably put some, I guess, seasoning or dressing inside those scoring lines to create more flavor. You can see right now, putting some scores in it. I was wondering what we're going to do with this fish right here, which is the groper that we shot. It's pretty similar to like what we call like a Rankin cod in like Australia. I think they're going to give it to the captain that was driving us around today. He was an absolute legend. Let's just say I got his boat very, very, very bloody. There was blood everywhere, guts, everything. He was an absolute legend. So we're going to give him this fish, and that should hopefully, I guess, make his day and I guess repay all the blood and cleanup that he has to do with his boat. Man, that was driving us around. The legend. I got your boat very, very dirty, didn't I? A lot of blood in your boat today. as long as we're finding it funny, hey Jolie? Yeah, we got a good sense of humor. No one can understand it, but you guys can. That's all that matters, right? So I'm guessing that's like salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of spices also. They've scored this fish right here. They're just obviously filling that fish in with all those seasonings. What do you do with this? Do you keep that?
Yeah.
You keep it? What do you do with it? Do you eat it?
Yes.
Do you eat this?
Why not?
What, do you put it on a stick? Over the fire? No. You throw that one back, surely. You eat this one?
Good for me.
It's good. What, testosterone?
We've got the guts, they're putting it on a stick. Surely we throw that back. I guess if the local boys have it, I guess Jolie, we got to try it, eh, mate?
We'll try anything that comes our way, so I guess we're going to have to.
So he's got the guts on a stick right now. Interested to see how he does this.
Ini
Oh.
kawan lihat.
We got the captain right here. We've given him his fish. Thank you so much for driving me today. You're the man. Alrighty, we've enlisted Joel to go get beers. Alright, get on your horse, lad. Get on your, come on, go scatter. Scatter. He's out of beers, going to get beers. There's no way we're having fish with the locals with no beers. It's an essential, it needs to happen. You can see right now, guys, they've just scored this fish and then they've just filled it in with all the spices. They've got like this grill rack here and underneath they've got all the coals. It's getting a really nice even cook right now and this is going to feed everyone here, so this is so good. This is what I live for. Only if I had another beer, eh? Jolie, do you want to go for another run?
No.
Where these beers, man, they go down so smooth when you've had a day in the ocean. It's an absolute crazy day today, and I wouldn't want to finish it off any other way than with all the locals right here on the beach having a cook up. But there's only a few words that are getting spoken.
There's not much that's coming out, really.
Yeah, there's not much that's coming out, but this is what we live for, man. This is why we do it. You can see the locals are just having a look here to see if it's cooked through or not. So he's shining a light on all the meat here. We'll soon get the decision. Is it cooked? Longer? I guess the only way we're figuring out whether it's cooked or not is whether it's going back on the fire. And it looks like it's not. So she should be just about cooked. Not quite sure what they're doing right now. They get a stick, they're like sharpening it and banging the end of it. What are you doing here? What's this? Brush?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think they're creating like a brush and they've got this sauce right here. So I think they're going to brush the sauce onto the fish. You can see they're creating like a bristle end. It's similar to like what I showed you guys. I don't know if you remember when I made a toothbrush. What you do is you bite the end of the stick and it creates all these bristles. And you can see, look at this. So that's almost like primitive technology what they're doing right now. They've just made like a brush and they're just brushing all of this sweet soy that they're brushing on. Now, a few things. Number one, they do not waste any of this fish. They've eaten every single part of it, including the guts. They've eaten all the cheek right here. You can see that they know this fish inside out. They know how to clean it, prepare it, and cook it. And that's one thing that they do out here. And also, they're super resourceful. You can see right here, they've created a brush out of this piece of like stick, I guess. They've just smacked the end of it, and you can see it's created all these bristles. It's pretty funny, guys. We're just standing here right now, and a lot of the local boys are just looking at us and they're just laughing and everything. And me and Jolie are just thinking to ourselves, these boys are just taking the piss out of us. Like, they're like,
They are definitely taking the piss.
They are taking the piss 100%. They're like, these bloody blokes have speared a fish. We're just smashing it down. They got no idea. For all we know, they could have poisoned this fish, bro. They could have done anything to it, and we're smashing it down. But this is why we do it. It's so good. All the local boys are hooking in. We got Gio, the owner of the boat for today, guys. We've got this fish right here. We're going to try a little bit. Which side? Which side? Sharp side?
This side.
Oh, okay. I was literally using the wrong side. It was against my finger. Are you freaking kidding me, man? That could have ended pretty bad. All right, we're going to grab this tail meat right here. Here we go, Gio. There we go. We got a piece each. Cheers. 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 I'm giving the flavour a 9 out of 10. Cook could be a little bit better. I'm giving it 7 out of 10. It's absolutely wild, guys. That one fish that I shot today has fed, I don't know, close to 15 people. 15 of the locals have all come down here, and we're just all enjoying this, telling stories, trying to, I guess, understand every single thing. But you know, if I can make these guys' day and provide some fish for them, then that makes my day. So thank you guys so much for viewing, liking, subscribing. You guys are the best, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Much love. Shoo! Thank you so much, boys. All the locals, thank you so much for all your help. Shoo!